Hi you guys, it's Steph and welcome to my channel. In this video I am going to be sharing with you my Pinterest secrets. I've had a few requests from people asking how Pinterest works for blogging, and I am more than happy to share what I've figured out. So I have done a whole lot of research on Pinterest. I have read so many blog posts about it, and I've also done a Pinterest course. Everything that I read was really useful, but there are 5 things that I just had to figure out for myself. I'm going to be sharing with you these 5 things today in the hope that they will make your journey to making money online a whole lot faster. So I should probably say that I am actually getting about 70,000 clicks per month to my blog at the moment. So I do have a fair grip on Pinterest. I'm by no means an expert, but I have seen success, and so that I'm going to be sharing with you what I do so that you can try and implement it and see if it works for you too. So why am I even sharing these Pinterest secrets? Isn't that sort of giving information to the competition? I firmly believe that making money online it's not competitive. It's not like being in a physical town, and if someone goes into the shop next door to you means that they won't come into your shop. Just because there are lots of people online doesn't mean that there is no room for you. I truly believe there is a market for everyone, and if I can help you to get successful a whole lot quicker, then I am so happy to do that. So I hope that you find this video helpful, and I really believe that if you want to make an income for yourself online enough, if you want it so badly, I think that you can do it. So let's get into it. So let's start with, why do you need Pinterest if you are a blogger? Okay, so if your blog is a piece of land in the internet world, then Pinterest is a signpost that points people to your blog. Your blog will not get found if there is nothing that leads to it. It is just really difficult to get found if you just write a blog post and then don't do anything to promote it. And Pinterest is the best way to promote your blog. Gosh, I think there's like, is there billions? There must be. I think there's like 4 billion active Pinterest users every month. And that just holds massive potential for you to put your content on a platform where people are actively searching for inspiration, where they're actively wanting more information. And you can put a little image with a link to your blog on Pinterest, and that will help people find your blog. So if you don't use Pinterest, there are other ways of driving traffic to your blog. There's Instagram, there's Facebook, there is YouTube as well, but there is nothing like Pinterest for being able to put lots of links to your blog all in one place. Alright, so let's get into the 5 Pinterest secrets that I figured out through trial and error, a whole lot of reading and a whole lot of research. So the first one is, don't pin for Pinterest. You write content for Pinterest. And what I mean by this is, I used to think at the beginning of my blogging journey that you could write about whatever you want and then kind of create a pin that somehow makes it fit with something that is popular on Pinterest. So for example, if I wrote an article about how to boost your metabolism, and then I would try and wrangle keywords into my Pinterest pin and description to make that fit with like search results for healthy habits or search results for how to lose weight, and I found that to not be effective. And the reason why I think this is not effective is because I believe that Pinterest actually scans the blog post that you are pinning to make sure that your blog post is also filled with keywords to match it with the search results. Pinterest doesn't only look at the pin and the pin title and the pin description, it also looks at your blog post to see if it is the right for that search query. And so this means you need to make sure that your content is filled with the right keywords so that it shows up in the right results in Pinterest. And that is why you need to go to Pinterest first and look for what's trending and then write your article. Then you'll be able to easily fill it with those keywords so that it can be found in Pinterest search results. It is content that drives the traffic, not the pin. Okay, the next Pinterest secret that actually all the blog posts said, and in my Pinterest course that I took also said, but which I was actually too lazy and thought, I probably don't actually need to do that, but it actually is very important, is that you need keywords everywhere. Not just any keywords, keywords of that trending piece of content that you have already written. Yes, so the keywords need to be in the piece of content, they need to be in the pin title, the blog, the board, the Pinterest board, the pin description, and did I say the pin title? Because it needs to be in the pin title. Do not slack off on this. Make sure that you're pedantic about putting keywords everywhere, and it just makes the algorithm thank you, and it means that your content will be categorized more efficiently. So do not forget to do this like I did in the beginning. Pinterest it's not an instant algorithm in that you can see results straight away, and I would say it takes about 30 days to see if your strategy is working. So if you are wanting to do 5 pins a day, it'll take you 30 days of doing 5 pins a day to see if doing 5 pins a day is a strategy that works. If you're wanting to increase to 10 pins a day, you'll have to do 10 pins a day for 30 days to see if 10 pins are working. I found it very frustrating to begin with because I was so eager to see those instant results. Just try and be patient and wait the 30 days to see if what you're testing out is working for you. Alright, so the fourth secret that I did not realize at the beginning is that Pinterest is a long game. And I already touched on this earlier by saying that it takes 30 days to see if a strategy is working, but it's actually also the more mature your account is and the more consistently you have showed up over time, I think the more Pinterest trusts you as a creator, and they know that you're going to keep producing content, and so that your content is more highly valued in the Pinterest algorithm. This is just something that I believe and that I have just found to be true over time. In my early days, I used to pin about 20 pins a day. I was doing so much quantity, whereas now I have kind of tapered off, and now I'm only pinning 3 pins a day, static pins, and I'm finding that now, even though I am pinning less, my stats are just growing exponentially, and I just tie that down to 2 years of consistent pinning every day. I haven't missed a month. Over Christmas I would schedule pins so that I didn't have to be on the computer, but I knew that the pins would be going out. So I think Pinterest rewards you for consistency over time. Right, so the fifth secret that I learned over time was that Pinterest followers do not matter. And I used to think that the more followers you had, the more eyes you would get on your content, and therefore the more clicks to your blog. I only have about 2,500 followers. So it's a modest amount. It's not like a viral amount of followers, like I've been growing maybe 10 followers a day for the past couple of years. While my pins are doing better, I put that down to Pinterest just favoring my consistency over the past 2 years. When I post out pins, they're not shown to my followers. I only get like 5 impressions in the days immediately after I've posted my pins. You would think that if Pinterest showed it to them straight away, that I would get 2,000 impressions. So I don't think that the following has an impact. Maybe when you've got like 100,000 followers, that will be amazing for your impressions and you could probably do whatever you wanted, but at this stage it doesn't really make that much of an impact. So don't be discouraged if you only have a really little following, because you can still get a whole lot of outward bound clicks to your site even with only 100 followers. Make sure that people are having a good experience on your site and that they want to save the pin, and Pinterest will favor you and they will love your pins, they will love your content, and they will favor it in their algorithm. So I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know if you still have any questions about Pinterest and I could do a Q&A video about it, or a Q&A about blogging in general. Just let me know down in the comments below. Please give this video a like, because the YouTube algorithm loves it when you do that, and that helps me out a lot. And also subscribe so that you don't miss any future videos about making money online, and I also do motherhood and homemaking content as well. Take care.